Alright, what's up, my O2 Nations? This is KO2.
This is Nekokittykitty.
And today we're going to be talking about a subject that's, pretty close to both of our hearts, which is friendship. Now, for those of y'all who are, in their basement by themselves right now with, nobody to talk to, just know we're your friends.
And we will be actually listening to the comments and looking out for the comments.
Yeah. So, the reason that we wanted to do this segment is because, in past weeks and past days, really, we kind of, had the run of it. Friends needing help, friends having issues, or just, having good days. I haven't had a good Monday in so long, but I seem to have had 2 good Mondays consecutively, with her, of course.
And, for me, I had, within that week, it was, a bad Thursday. Or, the rest of the days are just bad because of something consecutively happening.
Yeah, so, like I said, the reason I wanted to do this is because we wanted to talk about, what it means to be a friend. So, in my opinion, a friend is another form of a family member, it's somebody, you can't pick your family, but you can pick your friends. So, it's to me, a way to get, the perfect family, which, being perfect is a concept that's a vlog for another time.
That's another thing. But with being friends, I have a best friend, and we go through each other's shit. And we go through each other's stuff, and we go through it together. And it's not that we're going to stop going through it or anything. It's just things happen. And certain things I can't get to her about or I can't deal with. And certain things I can't deal with in a day. Or, I just don't tell her. Because they happen. And I don't know what to say to her. Because I also know she will drive her butt down here and take care of it for me. I don't want her to do that.
And that's another thing, don't be afraid to go that extra mile when it comes to your friends, alright? Because, the world already is filled with, so much negativity. Sometimes the simplest things can help, especially when it comes to those people that are close to you that you consider a friend, that you consider a best friend. Just things like, driving down to see how they are, or, buying them a snack. It's the smallest thing can keep them from doing something drastic because it shows that you care and that you love them.
Yeah, so basically, and the reason, I'm glad you brought this up, I had a friend who was my friend, and I considered her a very good friend. I wouldn't say super close, but I would say good. So there was, I'm going to call it a incident, and it will be called the chain tie incident. Things happened. She didn't exactly like how I approached it. She didn't say anything to me until, a night or so afterwards. She didn't say anything to me until, a night afterwards on, hey, this wasn't okay. I don't know what you want to do about it. I feel uncomfortable about it. I don't want this to ruin us. I said, okay, gave her a plan on what I will do next time, which was, next time I will wear something more appropriate than what I wore at that time, because she felt I was inappropriate for whatever setting it was. The situation, it was hot outside. I didn't feel comfortable wearing just a hoodie. And the only other choice I had was to put on the hoodie and to deal with the heat and basically almost pass out. Wasn't comfortable with doing that, so I just kept it off for as long as they held us hostage outside.
Yeah. And with that being said, I also want to bring up another important factor: bad friends. Now, if you can identify what a bad friend is, like, by all means, if you want to hold on to it and like see if y'all can make it work and hash it out and see if like I can come to some common ground, do that. But if it seems like there is no give, if this is just a one-way street and like there's more take than there is, giving out, it's time to break ties. Like, it's hard to do. Believe me, it is hard to do. Like, I've had friends for many years, but they were going down paths and like doing things that I just couldn't allow and I couldn't follow. And like I tried talking to them about it, but like they were just so set in their ways that I had to walk away, and it was hard. It was painful.
Yeah. With that being said, my longtime friend, who I appreciate very much for sitting there and dealing with me for when I wanted to do stupid stuff. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for dealing with me and dealing with my butt because I decided to do the things I decided to do. Also, thank you for not saying, okay, you're going off somewhere, I'm not going to see you again. We're cutting off the friendship. So, thank you for making it work with me. Thank you for cooperating with me. I'm sorry sometimes I don't always talk to you. I know we need to talk more. I'm sorry. I do take responsibility for that. Yes, I do take responsibility for certain things that happen that are probably not in my control, but yeah, I still care. Just know I still care. And same goes for the person who doesn't like me anymore. I still care. I care enough to not hurt you in a way where, like, if you do threaten my life at the end and I know something that you don't, or you know something that I don't, and you haven't made it clear to me that I have done something, and you just say I'm playing games, I do not understand what in that correlation I had done wrong. I haven't said anything about you other than good things, so I don't know if that's bad in your eyes, but okay.
So yeah, but yeah, that was pretty much more the overview of what we wanted to talk about today. Like, by no means are we trying to sound profound or give like advice that you should seriously take to heart. Like, take it with a grain of salt, really. Like, if you feel like we didn't discuss the subject properly, or if you feel as though we hit like some spots where you need to work on it or you don't need to work on it, so on and so forth, it doesn't really matter. But the point is, we wanted to make this video because it was a subject that like we really care about. We share some of our personal stories. We share some of our opinions on the subject. But yeah, so that's really it. So you know my outro, right?
Yeah.
You want to try it again? All right.
Okay, apparently we're going to try the outro now.
We're gonna try the outro. All right. So, I'll you ready?
Okay.
We're gonna do it until next time.
Okay.
You know, Joe. Right.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, 1, 2, 3. So until next time, you know the drill. We are the next generation. So come join the O2 generation. That was pretty good. Oh, bye.